Hey everybody, welcome to my show. My name is Frank, and today we're going to be making a marinara sauce. This is a traditional sauce that can be used so many ways, you're never going to want to buy a jar of sauce again. I got my frying pan hot, so let's get cooking. First thing we're going to do, add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan. Okay. Next thing is 1/2 of chopped onion. Listen to that sizzle. So what we're going to do, we're going to let this cook down just a little bit before we add our next ingredient, which is garlic. Okay, the onions are looking good. They're getting nice and soft and translucent. And now at this point, we're going to add our garlic. Now this is about 3 cloves of chopped garlic. May seem like a lot, but for me and my family, we're okay with that. Okay, so let this garlic go. Now, at this point, we're going to add our dry seasonings. Why? Because these seasonings mixed with this olive oil is going to give off their flavor and do their job for us. I'm adding about a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Now a teaspoon of oregano. Okay, we're going to let that go. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put just a little more olive oil in here. So now these spices are going to do their job and mix well with the oil, the onion, and the garlic. Okay, look at that. Smell that? You smell that? Okay, before we go any further, time for the sauce. Now we're using 1 can of tomatoes. Okay, so I just added a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Any store brand will work. My choice is the Cento brand. 1 can will feed about 4 people with 1 pound of pasta. I forgot one little thing I want to put in here is a little pat of butter. Hold on a second. This butter will add a creamy silkiness to this sauce. Before I forget, we got a little salt and pepper. Get this going here. Now, my secret ingredient is a little bit of wine. So I'm going to add a little wine at this time. Oh, I'm going to add it to the sauce, actually. About 1, 2, 3 tablespoons should do it. All right, so we're going to let this simmer for about 30-40 minutes. The longer the better, but 30 minutes is perfect. So now this sauce is looking pretty good. I'm going to give it a little taste test, and then we're going to move on from there. First thing I'm going to do is test for acidity. Tastes pretty good, but to my taste, we're going to add a little sugar to this. Why? It will reduce some of the acidity in the sauce. This is about a tablespoon. Stir that around, and I'll taste that in a second. But before I do, I'm going to put a little basil in here. Got some basil I've chopped up. Okay, let that go for a while. Now at this point, I'm going to lower the heat, let this simmer. Now I'm going to add the pasta. But before I do that, I'm going to put some salt in this water. Now we want this water to be pretty salty I've added about maybe 2 teaspoons at least. Adding our pasta. In this case, we're doing spaghetti. Al dente is about 10 minutes. So we're going to wait. So let me make a mention here. We're going to look at our sauce here. If you think it's a little too thick for your taste, you can always add just a little bit of the pasta water. As like this. Good. That's all we need. Check this out. That's just right. That's the way I like it. Let's go check the pasta. Whoop. Try that one, another one. Best way to do this is actually put it in your mouth and taste it. Perfect, al dente. Let's drain this pot. Well, folks, this marinara sauce is done. The pasta is done. I'm not done yet. I'm done. Let's put these two together. Oh my God, can you smell that? This reminds me of Sunday morning, waking up, my mom making this sauce. We're gonna put these two together and see if I've recreated that. All righty. Look at that, shut this guy off. Oh boy. So just mix it all up, coat every noodle, and plate it. Look at that. Well, we're not quite finished yet. We're going to move this out of the way and I'll show you. We're going to add some Parmesan cheese. Just right. And the last thing is just a little bit more basil for the top. Don't forget a little drizzle. Okay, folks, a simple marinara sauce with spaghetti. You're just gonna love this. I know you are. You comment me, like me, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Oh, yeah. That is awesome. Bring this with me.